What if we told you that the reality you live every day is just a reflection of your deepest thoughts? Welcome to the Personal Evolution Podcast. Join John and Lisa on a fascinating journey through the power of the mind and the art of manifestation, inspired by the teachings of transformational authors like Rhonda Byrne. Discover how to break free from limiting beliefs and attract the life you truly desire. Get ready to rewrite your inner story. Subscribe now and turn on notifications. Your personal growth starts here.
Hello and welcome to the Deep Dive.
Great to be here.
Today we're really getting into the teachings of Rhonda Byrne, the author who brought the secret to, well, pretty much everyone.
Absolutely. It's fascinating stuff. Her work on manifestation, the law of attraction. It's had a huge impact globally, hasn't it?
It really has. So many people looking for positive change have turned to her ideas.
And our mission today is to sort of unpack some of that. We're looking at her key principles from the books, the Q&As, trying to get a feel for the core message.
Exactly. We want to explore this potential she talks about, this idea of creating a magnificent life. Let's make this a really positive exploration.
Sounds good. Where should we start? There's quite a bit to cover.
Well, one thing that caught my eye was a Q&A titled, "The Shortcut to a Magnificent Life." A shortcut. That sounds appealing. What's the one thing she suggests there?
Right. Well, it's maybe not a shortcut in the sense of skipping the work, It's more about the most direct route. Byrne argues that this key thing is consistently aligning your thoughts and your feelings with what you actually desire.
So it's about that inner alignment.
Precisely. It's not some magic trick, but a really focused, intentional way of using your mind, getting your thoughts and emotions on the same page, basically.
That leads nicely into this concept of your manifesting mind, which she's also discussed a lot in her Q&As. The idea that our minds are constantly, creating our reality.
Yeah, often without us even realizing it, right?
Exactly.
And she emphasizes that just recognizing this, that your mind is always manifesting, that's the crucial first step.
So awareness is key.
Definitely. And she suggests this power gets amplified when your belief is strong, when your focus doesn't waver.
What about mental discipline then? Is it about forcing thoughts?
Not really suppressing them, no. It's more about consciously choosing where to direct your focus, steering your thoughts towards what you want to experience rather than letting them drift or dwell on the negative.
Okay, that makes sense. And this ties into the power of intention, too, another topic she covers. It sounds more active than just passively hoping for something.
Oh, much more active. Intention, in her view, is deliberately directing your mental energy. You define what you want, you focus on it, and you become an active creator, not just a passive observer.
Moving from wishful thinking to purposeful creation.
You got it. That's the essence of it.
Now, probably the most famous part of The Secret is that Ask, Believe, and Receive framework, the keys to manifesting. She revisits these in the Q&As too. Can we break those down a little?
Sure. So ASCII is about getting really clear on what you desire and, asking the universe for it, clearly articulating it.
Okay. Clarity first.
Then there's believe. And this is deeper than just hoping. It's about cultivating this inner certainty that it's already yours or at least on its way.
How do you do that?
Visualization helps, or affirmations, really feeling that conviction.
Right. And the last step, receive.
That's about matching your emotions to the feeling of already having it. Being open, receptive, feeling the joy or gratitude as if it's already happened.
That feeling part seems crucial.
Very. It's about vibrational alignment, in her terms.
It's interesting, too, thinking about how The Secret even came about. Her story of finding that old book, 20 years ago now?
Yeah, it's quite a story. And it shows these ideas aren't exactly new. They've been around a long time.
That resonance across time is pretty powerful.
It really is. Her journey kind of sparked a modern resurgence of these concepts.
Another big theme seems to be awareness. She did a Q&A, Are you aware? Linking it to overcoming suffering. How does that connection work?
Well, the idea is by becoming more aware of your own thoughts, your internal dialogue, your emotional patterns, you start to see which ones cause you pain or keep you stuck.
Okay, so you notice the patterns.
Right. And that awareness creates a little space. It allows you to observe those thoughts without necessarily getting swept away by them. You can then choose differently, choose thoughts that feel better, more empowering.
Leading towards inner peace, essentially.
Exactly. Less reactivity, more conscious choice.
Which brings us, naturally, I guess, to happiness. There's that Q&A, How to Be Happy Really Fast. Her take seems to be that it's internal, not dependent on what's happening outside.
That's fundamental to her philosophy, yeah. Happiness is presented as an inside job, a choice you make through your thoughts, your focus, gratitude.
Regardless of circumstances.
That's the claim, that you can cultivate that feeling irrespective of the external.
Now, there are definitely some common misconceptions floating around about manifestation. She tackles these manifestation myths. Like, do you always need to be taking massive action?
That's a big one. Byrne emphasizes the power of the mind, the thoughts and feelings, as primary. Inspired action might follow, yes, but it's not about strenuous effort forcing things. It flows from the alignment.
Okay. And what about the idea that some people are just, naturally better manifestors?
She generally pushes back against that. The message is that this is an innate ability everyone possesses. It's about learning to use it consciously.
That's quite empowering.
It is.
And, of course, a topic many are interested in. Manifesting money. How does that fit in?
It works on the same principles. It really hinges on your mindset around money. Are you focused on lack, on scarcity, or on abundance and possibility?
So shifting from scarcity to plenty in your thoughts and feelings.
Precisely. Gratitude for what you have, visualizing financial well-being, feeling prosperous. It's about changing that internal vibration related to money.
She even talks about easy manifesting. Sounds good to me. What's the key there? Overcoming limitations?
Yeah, often self-imposed limitations. It's about releasing resistance, the doubts, the worries, the hows. When you let go of that struggle and trust the process,
Things flow more easily.
that's the idea. Manifesting with more joy and less effort, aligning with the natural flow rather than fighting against it.
This connects to another point. Thoughts are more powerful than action. That can sound a bit strange at first glance.
It can seem counterintuitive in our action-oriented world, right? But the principle is that your thoughts create the underlying reality. They are the blueprint.
Ah, the blueprint idea again.
Yeah, your actions tend to naturally follow your dominant thoughts and beliefs anyway. So getting the thoughts right, aligning them with your desires, that's seen as the primary work.
Okay. She also explores what it means to be free. Is this just about, external circumstances?
Not primarily. It's more about inner freedom. Freedom from limiting beliefs, from negative emotions, from being dragged down by past regrets or future worries.
So, mastering your inner world.
That's the core of it. True freedom starts within.
And the link between happiness and manifestation seems pretty direct then. Being happy helps you manifest.
Absolutely. Think of happiness, joy, gratitude. These positive emotions put you in a high vibrational state, which is considered the ideal state for attracting what you desire. Like attracts like.
Okay, so cultivating happiness isn't just nice, it's actually functional for manifestation in this view.
Very much so. It creates that fertile ground.
It all seems to boil down to this core belief that we are unlimited.
That's a really central recurring theme. That our potential is vast, not constrained by past experiences or external opinions.
Which reinforces the idea that everything is possible.
If you truly believe it, belief is presented as incredibly powerful, opening doors to possibilities.
I like the title of one Q&A, Before You Think Another Thought. It really emphasizes the immediacy of it all.
Doesn't it? It's a stark reminder that every single thought has creative power. Right now, in this present moment, you're shaping your future reality.
Wow, that's quite a responsibility.
Or an opportunity, depending on how you look at it.
True. And the ultimate goal seems to be reaching a state of effortless manifestation.
Yeah, moving beyond struggle and striving into a place of allowing trust and experiencing joy in the process itself.
I saw she also has things like the secret manifestation cards. Practical tools.
Seems like it. Ways to keep the principles top of mind, integrate them into daily life, reinforce that positive focus.
And then there's the greatest secret. That sounds like it goes even deeper.
From what I understand, yes. It apparently moves beyond just manifesting material things towards a deeper exploration of consciousness, awareness, and ending suffering on a more fundamental level, aiming for profound inner peace.
So quite a journey she lays out, from the initial secret to these deeper concepts.
Definitely. It's an evolving body of work.
Well, as we start to wrap up this deep dive, the overwhelming message from Rhonda Byrne's teachings feels incredibly empowering, doesn't it?
It really does. The core idea is that you're not just a passenger in your life. You have the power. through your thoughts and intentions, to actively shape your experience.
And that a truly magnificent life isn't just a fantasy. It's actually attainable if you understand and, crucially, apply these principles consistently.
Consistency seems key, yes. It's
Right.
a way of being, not just a one-off technique.
For anyone listening whose interest is piqued, we definitely encourage you to check out Rhonda Byrne's resources directly. Her website, the books, videos.
There's a wealth of information out there if you want to explore these ideas further and see how they resonate with you personally.
Absolutely. It's about finding what works for your own journey.
Indeed.
Thank you so much for joining us on this exploration today. It's been really illuminating.
My pleasure. It's always fascinating to discuss these perspectives on reality creation.
We hope you found this valuable. We'll be back soon for another deep dive. Until then, keep thinking magnificent thoughts.
Thank you for joining us on this episode of the Personal Evolution Podcast. We'd love to hear your thoughts on today's discussion. Please leave a comment with your insights and opinions. We value your feedback. If you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more empowering content. Until next time, keep striving for your best self.